I didn't
They
hear
say
it.
Pyra. Yay!
Oh, you got your wish.
Yay!
Oh, it was good ears. I did not hear that at all.
Ooh, okay. So in this matchup, the biggest thing is Aegis, I feel like, is going to win in neutral, but you cannot get hit off stage. It's like the same thing that we saw with Prom and Mugen earlier. Aegis does have a little bit better of a recovery because you do have that switch, which is essentially like a second air dodge. And then also you can switch between the two. You're going to have a lot more vertical mobility on the recovery from Pyra, but then having the side B on Mythra too can maybe help you in those situations. But I feel like IceKnight is a demon at the ledge. You don't want to deal with Greninja, especially when you have the up B with the water to push you back too. It's going to be really scary. So it's going to be important for Leo to stay on stage and just try to find these kills as soon as possible.
Now chat, I see the memes coming through. I understand there is a history with this character, but we got to see the vision. This is 2024 Leo version number 2. I believe he is on the come up. He knows what matchups he wants to use, what characters in at this point. Trust the process.
Off goat. Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, using the switch to get back to center too looks really beneficial for Leo. Finds that F smash on the punish as well, and now sending IceKnight off stage. Ooh, and the untechable too. I was expecting maybe the down tilt at the ledge because that seems to be very consistent for Pyra. Just use the down tilt into up air, it does percent, but just going off, especially when you can't tech it, that's a great option there from Leo, and something that IceKnight's gonna have to pay attention to in the way that he's recovering.
Leo has been so good at using that foresight as well. Not just using it as an escape option, but as a reversal tool more consistently as he's gotten more optimized with his character over time.
And the switches are so good, using them in advantage to be able to switch to the stronger hitboxes on Pyra, but then also using them in disadvantage to get out of a lot of the combos that IceKnight's going for. Get up attack on Leo shield, not going to eat too big of a punishment, still getting sent off stage. And Leo just really looking good in this game 1 so far. Okay, slow jabs, that was a little awkward there, okay.
A funky little delay hit. And yeah, now that you've pointed it out, I'm noticing just how much he's switching when he's in advantage state, using that higher speed, right? But it's faster to switch, run across the stage, and switch back than it is to run across the Pyra.
Yeah. All right, but just trying to find IceKnight's second stock here. Up smash is going to be a great way to catch Greninja trying to land on top of you, but Greninja in general just going to be playing a lot more of this horizontal game, using the dash attack, using these landing aerials to try to get the combo started, but just the jab there from Pyra is enough.
What a gentleman.
The gentleman. Well, she's a lady. The lady.
Yeah. Yes, the lady.
Okay, but nice tech chase here on the platform too. So much percent, but IceKnight able to get out of it. Still has a huge mountain to climb here. And again, just the switches in advantage are so smart from Leo.
Just in his face?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like a good way to call out spot dodges too. Like you do a spot dodge of your own, except you're switching to a character with a flaming sword.
Yeah, it is a terrifying scenario to find yourself in. You'd think you'd have the advantage off of that. Oh, this is bad for Leo though.
No, she does not have a jump. Never mind. Okay, but now even stocks, this is a great opportunity for IceKnight to shine. Just one good hit off stage and then getting the water from the up B could be enough. But you need to land first, and Leo just making that kind of impossible with these platforms.
That back here spacing so good from Leo as well. We saw the Zomba spacing in the last set. We're probably going to be seeing a lot of similar things, especially with the Pyra. It's so important in order to make those aerials, to make those tilts safe. You have to very specifically, precisely space yourself around a fast character like Greninja.
Sure. Ooh, IceKnight trying to find that tech chase on the platform as well, but just not finding it yet. Seeing an F throw, and yeah, just goes for the F tilt instead of trying to find the down smash that we typically see. I think that IceKnight's at too high a percent, but getting back is so important. Okay, just the air dodge to the ledge. Does not want to try to deal with contesting against a high recovery there against Greninja.
Yeah, this recovery can be a bit exploitable, right? If you get caught out without a jump as Aegis, you can just die.
Yeah.
And IceKnight knows that, is trying to play to that win condition.
Okay, yeah, just snapping to the ledge immediately as Mythra. Really smart play there from Leo, but the tech chase!
Oh, he fell out!
Another? Okay.
Oh!
No! That's so unfortunate for IceKnight character just not working there. Leo's gonna fall out of that up smash that was almost so smart. Had like the extra charge on it too.
Yeah, he had that stank.
Yeah, but Leo just gonna find that back air on Pyra to take that game 1. And again, I'm just loving the switches, the advantage state that we're seeing from Leo, but I think the biggest thing is like when you are off stage, IceKnight really needs to capitalize off of those opportunities, finding like a back air or something just to catch Leo's jump. It's going to make it so hard for Leo to recover.
If you're a Greninja player, you felt that viscerally. Every Greninja player knows the biggest thing holding this character back is those little inconsistencies that make it hard at this top level. It doesn't matter how much stank you put on that up smash, it might just fall out.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate there for IceKnight, but still has an opportunity to take this set, and honestly was doing a great job of tying things up there at the end too. So I think going for those really smart plays could work out for him if his character decides to work.
Yeah, it's a big if apparently. Yeah. But hey, Leo, we take those, right?
Yeah.
Clutched it out, did a good job of taking advantage of what was given to him and not dropping the game afterwards.
That was some nice damage there from IceKnight. Love that combo. Now with the ledge, it just waits a little bit too long. Leo immediately firing with that down air to take that stock. Yeah, it's going to be really important to pick your options quickly when you run out of that ledge invincibility. But the issue is if you're picking your options too quickly, Leo can just immediately react with a lot of these strong, fast aerials from both of his characters. So I think mixing up your recovery option, but also the timing that you're doing could be really helpful for IceKnight.
The speed at which they are flying through these neutral interactions, there is no time to think. The refresh rate of the players at this level fully on display right now.
The range on that F tilt from Pyra is so long and super strong too. Okay, I like that tomahawk, or the empty land into down tilt there from IceKnight. Just trying to pop Leo up in the air could be helpful. Trying to find an up smash, but not finding it yet.
Okay, we sharking with the Mythra. That late hit is actually enough. I don't think it was good DI from IceKnight, but I'm still surprised.
Ooh, that's a rough position for Mythra, and IceKnight not finding that back air on the recovery though.
Unfortunate. Ooh. That was the opportunity.
Okay, nice switch there to stall off stage too. Now Leo back on stage. Getting some nice damage here. Love the use of down air too.
And waiting out that counter as well. Leo taking full advantage of his opponent's hubris in that scenario. I like the mix-up attempt, but it wasn't enough. Also surprised the water gun didn't kill there. I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, but IceKnight finally finding that first stock there with the forward air from Greninja. But now, Leo with a nice lead, looking for that down air too. Down air into up air, down air into up smash, just both really strong options for Pyra, but switching back and forth, making it a little bit more ambiguous as to what the landing option from Leo is going to be too, which is going to make it a lot harder for IceKnight to punish.
He's trying so hard to bait IceKnight with those platforms. He wants those Pyra confirms, and he's got the advantage to work with here, where even if he takes a little bit of damage here from IceKnight, he can continue to force his game plan.
And I love the awareness from Leo off stage. So, like, obviously is very strong with his character, but knowing when Greninja is going to be swinging to and not wasting his jump. We haven't really seen Leo get his jump taken at all. Just in these situations, I love that they're just using the jump into air dodge. A lot of the time using the side B before using his jump too, so that he's saving his resources, which is so important on a character like Pyra Mythra.
Yeah, Leo losing that stock finally. The 113 deficit, but we saw where this started to go in the last game. IceKnight likes to turn off the octane just a little bit, get that premium gas on the last stock. Don't get scammed, Leo. Or do, it's content.
Actually disengaged in that situation though. Oh, the foresight into up smash on the platform too, especially with that extra height of the platform. Gonna come in clutch for Leo, and he's gonna take that game too. But when we saw Leo off stage and he kind of used a lot of his resources, I feel like IceKnight dashed back a little bit rather than trying to force that interaction.
Yeah.
And so kind of just let Leo get back to stage for free, and that's gonna cost him eventually.
IceKnight struggling in these closeout situations. He's just playing on the back foot, right? I feel like that's been the name of the game throughout this entire top 8. There's always a player who is slightly behind, has the ideas, even has the execution, but can't quite keep up. And the big difference maker for IceKnight, he needs to get that early advantage and carry it through like Leo has been doing to him.
For sure. But now Leo's trapped at the ledge. Gets the grab though, and I love these tech chases that we're seeing. This is big damage here from Leo too. Really showing that his Mythra combos are very strong and consistent.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how consistent Leo's combos are. He always gets that free, like usually 39% with Mythra or something similar.
Yes. But I love the use of up air too at the ledge from Pyra. It's a very strong hitbox, very large hitbox, but it covers a lot of options too. Covers the jump, covers the neutral get up. So using that, and it's a nice confirm tool in the back air. So strong off the top. I don't think there was any DI that probably could have saved him just because of how close they were to the blast zone too. That was rough.
Yeah, but great execution from Leo. He knows his character's strengths, right? We were talking about IceKnight's strengths. Leo's got some strengths of his own. They may be well on display at the moment as he's continuing to get not just an extra credit, he's playing around the world with these percents right now.
The down airs on Mythra are not something that I see from a lot of other Pyra Mythra lanes, I feel like. They are working out so well for catching IceKnight. And just such a strong option from Leo.
I swear when Leo is playing Mythra, he thinks he's playing Pyra.
Yeah.
Like, he just can't tell the difference.
True.
But yeah, like you said, it works. He's killing with Mythra up smashes. He kills with Mythra F smash, down smash. It doesn't matter.
Okay, these down tilts are really good pressure from Leo though as well, making it kind of hard for Greninja to punish out of shield. I feel like when you're hitting on the front of Greninja's shield, he doesn't really have a great out of shield option. So it's making it really hard for IceKnight to deal with these like scramble situations.
There's that foresight, and converting off of it very well. Now you've got him in the corner. Down smash going to send him to the other side of the stage. Not quite what he's looking for. IceKnight taking full advantage, and the fight for the Pokeball in the middle. IceKnight coming out on top, and finally getting that advantage.
Yes, that was a great placed up air there, and now this is a really good opportunity to take this game. Leo not having a jump. Yeah, it's just over. Oh, what?
No.
Did have a jump.
What? Leo.
Never mind. Oh my God, I thought it was over.
I was so sure that was GG's and a handshake. We go next, but no.
Oh, with the water. What?
No, the
no way!
The tournament nerves from IceKnight. I am sure 10 times out of 10 on Elite Smash he hits that. But this is MkLeo on winner semis.
He read the roll there, but he just barely mistimed that.
Some risky dodges as well. Leo's gonna be fine. Can you land? Falls out again.
No, this is so sad.
Greninja, Sakurai, come get your mans.
The number of Greninja mains that will become mains of other characters because of this set.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
What? No!
Leo.
Use the air dodge though, and IceKnight ready to fire with that back air. Despite everything, still manages to take that game. He was fighting for his life though.
Wow. Not even the plot armor was thick enough to keep out the sheer cold that is IceKnight in that game number 3. Keeping his stuff alive on winner's side. And now, deep breath, reset.
That had me stressed out.
Yeah, do it 2 times more. You got 1.
Staying on the Pyra Mythra.
You need 3 to pass.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I'm not in IceKnight's shoes right now. You got this. That's all you.
Those recoveries were insane. He fooled me. I thought that he had already used his jump because in a lot of situations where he would jump, I feel like IceKnight was placing the aerials in the right place, but Leo was just willing to go even deeper. And so Leo able to hold on to those stocks, but eventually IceKnight finds that confirmed. But I think these offstage situations are exactly what IceKnight needs.
All right, who's ready for game 4 IceKnight? Let's see the vision. Are we going to get a game 5 here? Like we said, we got 1. We need 3 to pass. IceKnight has that little bit of momentum, maybe that little bit of confidence boost, but he has to do it 2 more times.
Okay, just having that burst range on Mythra is super helpful too. You can stay out of the range of IceKnight. He might be able to use like the neutral beat projectiles, but outside of that, like, you can dash attack him, you can dash grab him, you can wait for him to throw out a move and try to punish too. So it makes it a little bit harder to approach Pyra Mythra.
Ooh, yeah, that back air is so meaty. Oh, overcooked it though. That's the one downside. If you get caught out, so much lag on those Aegis aerials, or at least the Pyra ones, the Mythra ones.
Not
don't
so
believe,
much.
yeah. I think they just forgot to add that value to the game, as far as I can tell.
Okay, finds the fair there at the ledge to send off stage. Oh, the movement? Okay. Not gonna matter though, but it still looked cool.
Yeah, we even up. Not even a wave land from Leo between stocks. You know he's dialed in if that's the case.
Yeah, and again, just not using any of the resources, just floating back to the stage there from Leo. But still, IceKnight in a pretty good situation here at 65% on Leo. That Nair's going to be a good opener, though. Just the patience from both players sitting in shield. Don't want to commit to anything first because Pyra Mythra is just so strong with that Nair out of shield on Mythra to get a combo started. But now landing seems to be a problem, and we're not seeing those like aggressive switches that we saw from Leo in the first game either. So it's making it a little bit easier for IceKnight to find those up airs.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if maybe Leo's a little bit nervous.
No,
speaking of which, a slight mistake there from Leo. We'll call it another blast zone cancel, right? You just want that center stage. Look how much control of center stage he's got. Well, maybe not anymore.
Yeah, IceKnight just so much percent right now. Back throw to send off stage though there from Leo. Now looking for that down tilt into up air, but IceKnight using the get up attack on the ledge and doing it really quickly too, just catching Leo. And I feel like we're seeing IceKnight mix up the way that he's getting back on the stage too, just whether or not he's like jumping, rolling, or using that get up attack and the timing on it, which I think is going to be super important against Leo because Leo's consistently going for the down tilt to find that punish. So
he is turning it on right now. Oh, still not super comfortable on that side B. That's a place where IceKnight's been a little bit weak. This could be it. No, waits it out, but he goes too deep. That was a great checkmate from Leo. I thought he might have done it too early, but he did it just in time. And now we see the reversal of fortunes. Leo coming into that last stock as a deficit. Does he have what it takes to come back?
Oh, the
substitution! The ninjutsu coming out clutch the one time he needed it and taking it to a game 5.
I was so nervous there because I thought the F-tilt might have been like a misinput on that. It felt like that was kind of a checkmate for IceKnight just being able to find that like F smash to steal the stock, but the substitution was such a nice mix-up. We haven't seen it yet, and it worked out in one in that game, but now we got Joker. Joker game 5, and you don't have any like previous knowledge from the set to work with either, but
this is gonna be interesting. The Joker is coming out to play, and we are on PS2 on top of that. Got a pretty good Joker stage.
Okay. Why is that? Why do you think
he does well with the platforms here with his shenanigans that he's got with the blue chicken. And then, of course, it being slightly larger than, say, a stage like Small Battlefield allows him to, you know, run away, stall it out a little bit when he needs to.
Yeah.
That's it, though.
The drag down up airs, too, are another thing you have to worry about. To definitely hit that through the platforms. Ooh, down gun, too. Seems to be really consistent with finding IceKnight off stage. Okay, but missing that down air on IceKnight once again. Oh, the drag down up air into down smash, and still has a full Arsene to work with too. Once IceKnight comes off that respawn platform, this is looking really good for Leo right now.
IceKnight does choose to go in swinging, and it actually worked out pretty well, taking advantage of those extra iframes to get a couple of hits on Leo. But now you've got to deal with the last third of this Joker Arsene, which is its scariest point as he almost steals it away, going for all of the cheese right now.
Oh my gosh, okay, Arsene is no longer online, so a little less scary to deal with Joker, but 106 extra percent is crazy here from Leo, and it keeps growing. The back air?
He went so deep! MkLeo, the Phantom Thief, stealing away stocks in game number 5.
Wow, okay, this is really scary for IceKnight, just taking a second to get composed, using those shuriken, just trying to create that space, get some extra percent on Leo, and force him to approach, but it's like the same issue that we're seeing where Greninja is just really struggling to punish out of shield, so when Leo's using that landing Nair on Joker, there's not really anything for IceKnight to do other than like wait for what the second button's going to be. It feels like he can't punish it immediately, and that's a problem.
Bro, where was this? Why didn't you just play Joker the whole time? I don't.
He heard me.
Leo.
He was like, no, she won Pyra Mythra.
Yeah, that's true. Did it for you. Did it for the fans.
Thanks, Leo.
Shout out Leo. Get those extra VODs. He wanted some more games to warm it up. You know how it is.
So true. Okay, but IceKnight's getting some nice damage here. This is that back air, or I can't say that.
No.
Oh my gosh. The forward air, which does have a lot of kill power on it, but we're just not to those percents yet. Okay, back air gonna send off stage.
But now
Leo
that
opted,
Arsene.
that was like a nice recovery there. I thought he was going to go high, but then ended up using the recovery.
back.
Yeah, that was super smart. It made it really hard for IceKnight to try to predict the angle that he was going from.
Oh, went for the reset, gets the grab instead, back air. Send him off stage, force him low as well with the Tetra card. Not able to find what he's looking for though, as somehow IceKnight slides back onto the stage. Not enough to get the stock, but he doubles down, closes it out. No more Arsene for you, Leo.
Game 5! This is so scary. Okay, great opportunity here for IceKnight. Get some extra percent, but Arsene is almost full. So have another friend.
The resets. There's the chicken. And he finds the back air, and he barely kills. We saw the air dodge startup from IceKnight, but that little bit of time, he needed 1 or 2 more percent to stay alive. But that's all it takes, and Leo clutches it out. Game number 5, moving on to winners finals.
Fantastic play from IceKnight, though. I cannot stress that enough. Like, being able to go toe-to-toe with one of the greatest of all time in that Game 5 and keep it so close. Like, IceKnight was playing out of his mind. We're definitely not done seeing anything from him. I'm excited to see what he can do in losers, but that was, like, phenomenal play and just barely wasn't able to clutch it out. MkLeo GOAT is securing his place in winners finals, and we're believers, too, so this is a good ending for us. But, yeah, really good play. That was a fantastic